I'm sure that fluffy Bun Bun will be very grateful for this.
Fluffy, we have a special surprise for you.
It's popcorn, isn't it? Right? Isn't it? Huh? So what are you waiting for? Give me my popcorn!
Sure. Here you go.
Popcorn! My favoriteest! Oh, boy! Here, you can have this old cotton candy. I hate it anyway.
Thanks.
I'm sure that we will find some use for this.
Sickly sweet cotton candy.
Alright, now it's time to replace this costume here.
Would it be okay if we exchange this?
Oh, go for it! Pick a costume, any costume at all.
Right, let's do some deducing. The Scarecrow wants something that he can wear all day long, which I guess rules out the pajamas. Although, what's wrong with wearing pajamas all day long? He wants something that he can wear all year round, so that rules out the Sans costume. Nothing out of this world, so that rules out the space costume. He doesn't want to have a hair out of place. I'm guessing that's the bunny costume out of the running. Nothing too sappy. What's too sappy here? The tutu? Not too many bells and whistles, that rules out the jester's costume. No big top, which rules out the clown costume. No cross-dressing, which we have discovered is the bishop costume. So, all day long, I'm guessing the uniform is out of question as well as the lumberjack costume. So that leaves the Harlequin costume or the Viking. I don't think the Viking costume really suits the Scarecrow, so let's go with the Harlequin costume. Trying to work out how we cut this one out. Alright. It's the Harlequin costume, so we'll run with this one.
Just a sec. Here you go. Enjoy, okay?
Okay.
And while we're here, we may as well offer Misfits a new book to read.
Would you like to trade books?
Mating habits of the malevolated forest squirrel? Oh my god! No way.
Way.
What a totally cool book. Thank you so much.
Enigma, a book of insoluble paradoxical puzzles.
This should be handy with our Dalek friend.
Another day, another mind expanded.
Oh, thanks to us.
Now, before we leave Qtopia, we need to tackle this cabinet here. And we can do that by using this spit.
Ready, Flux? We've been waiting for this moment for a long time. Let's find out what top secret royal goodies are locked away in this cupboard. It's a top secret royal stuffed kitty cat.
Hurrah!
A royal stuffed kitty cat torn at the bottom.
Why is it torn at the bottom? Maybe I should not ask those kind of questions.
Whoops! Look at that. That toy cat just fell off the shelf and landed in my pocket.
Stealing from his royal smiliness is truly despicable, Drew. Do it again.
A beat-up stuffed cat. Open for business.
What sort of business is that, Drew?
Right, I believe we are done with Qtopia. Let's go in and give the Scarecrow his new costume.
I think we found what you're looking for.
Oh, goody, goody, goody! No, please!
Oh no, look at the Scarecrow. This is terrible.
Yeah, after all that effort, our costume is ruined.
This guy's as rank as a row of soldiers.
Well, thank you for the rope. Oh, there's one thing that I forgot, but before I head back and do it, we may as well continue down this pathway. You may notice here that our watering can is now empty. When the goons took it off us, they seem to have emptied it at the same time for some reason.
I'll just put this back where I found it.
Hey, I didn't know you could cook. I mean bake. I mean barbecue.
The Scarecrow's ugly cloak. A roll. Cooked it myself.
I will crush them.
Hi, how's it going, Robo-Chump?
I have an intellect second to none. I can hurt people a lot with my index finger. Business is booming, and sooner or later, I will rule the entire world. In balance, I'd say it is going pretty well.
Yeah, let's see you climb a staircase, hotshot.
So, tell us more about your fabulous inventions. No doubt that plunger is a cornerstone of your world domination plan.
I can see it now! Scores of metalmen gripping their gleaming plungers as they march upon our city.
Lifting their weapons high, they commence a grisly attack.
It's the robots! Screams a lone, terrified sentry. And they have plungers.
What you see before you is not merely a wooden stick jammed into a rubber suction cup. This is a cybernetically enhanced power plunger. The most powerful plunger in the world.
So, you could say that your plunger really sucks.
You could, but if you did, this would happen.
Hey! Ow! Hey! How come you zap me instead of him?
Who said I was fair?
Okay, Hotshot. Ready? Here's a question for you. Where does that missing sock from the dryer go?
It doesn't go anywhere. Either A, the sock was misplaced before the laundry was loaded into the dryer, or B, the soggy sock stuck to the rotating drum of the washer during the spin cycle, and remained out of sight when the washer was unloaded. There is no magical realm where missing socks congregate.
Are you sure about that? I accidentally ate this mushroom once and could have sworn I visited there. It was great seeing all my old socks. They invited me to stay, but I was gonna be sick, so I left.
Any other gadgets you've installed in the Forest's castle?
Why are you so interested in the work I have done for Nefarious?
Just idle curiosity.
Do not attempt to pull the wool over my optic senses. I know when you're lying.
I'm impressed.
Huh. Of course you are.
There's one whopper he missed. So, you helped Nefarious fix up his henchmen?
I made them what they are today. It was I who gave them bionic sight, speech, and hearing. Thanks to me, they are a formidable police force.
See you later. Good luck with the world domination and stuff.
Luck? Luck has nothing to do with it. Why, it's only my exceptional intelligence that...
Right. See ya.
Well, I have a present for you. Enjoy this.
Boy, this is a great book. There's all sorts of interesting stuff in here. Puzzles, stories. Say, would you like to hear a story?
Of course not.
Come on, you'll like it. It's a story about a genie. The smartest genie in the world.
He certainly couldn't be as clever as I.
No one ever stumped the genie until one day the king's sister's best friend's hairdresser came to see him.
Did she?
She asked, "What is the one question that you can't answer?"
That's nice. So, seen any good movies?
Hold on a second. See, I thought maybe I'd ask you the same thing.
Same thing? What? Same thing.
You know, what's the one question you cannot answer?
This is absurd.
Well,
It's...
you can't answer my question?
Stop it! I'm thinking. There's nothing I cannot answer. Nothing. I can't. Oh, I don't feel well. What have you done? Impudent meat puppets! What have you done? Done.
I knew he was smarter than old Bolt Brain. So what is the one question he can't answer anyway?
Oh boy. Just another example of the power of the written word. Just another example of the power of the written word. I don't have any use for the head of a broken-down megalomaniacal robot.
I'm sure that we can find some use for it.
Let's take the plunger.
You blow off a guy's head and then take his plunger. Now that's low.
We'll be back here very soon. For now, let's head back to Zany-Doo.
Ready for some speedy, convenient, and only relatively disturbing whole travel? We have arrived!
Maybe if we feed this to the vulture, it will be nice to us.
It's nice that you care so much about vultures, Drew.
Or maybe not. Right, let's have some fun.
Too bad the robot maker couldn't be here to see what we did with his gadget.
The shock probably would have blown his head clean off if that hadn't happened already.
It's already unblocked.
Of course, we need the fish.
I haven't had this much fun since my goldfish died.
Go fish!
Right, now time to play a game. We need one fish in particular. Not this one.
Cut out the toilet humor, Drew. I know you can do better than that.
An anglerfish.
I know that the pufferfish is the big prize, but we need the green fish. Now, I wonder if these are in some sort of order. They seem to be. Maybe. No?
Cut out the toilet humor, Drew. I know you can do better than that. Whenever you're ready, Captain, let her rip. Go fish.
Oh wow, it's 3 in a row there. Okay.
Nice catch.
A pufferfish.
Go fish.
Yeah, it definitely seems to be randomized.
Cut out the toilet humor, Drew. I know you can do better than that. Go fish.
There we go.
Nice catch.
I was getting slightly worried there for a second.
A soul.
Right. Let's fill up this watering can and come back to deal with this vulture.
Ready, Flux? Into the hole.
You know, I kind of like hole travel.
More! More, you sack of mutton!
The first round was so good, maybe I'll try seconds.
Give it to me! Mince my meat!
Hi, lady. Dames?
Look, Polly, the groveling worms are back!
Where did you say Elmer went?
Maybe Elmer isn't the horse you thought he was. Not anymore, at least.
So, how's the glue-making biz?
Exquisite, unlike Polly's pathetic attempts to please me with that stupid whip.
But, Mistress Marge, it's the only torture tool I have.
See you later. We gotta get cracking.
So have I.
Alright, we will be back. We will go into CDs very soon.
Ready, Flux? Into the hole!
You know, I kind of like hole travel.
Oh yes, before I do that, we may as well take a look at this.
A disgusting hunk of chewed meat with special sauce from the barn. See? That just goes to show, that vultures shouldn't eat poisoned carcasses.
Drew, you are not only my friend, you're my teacher.
The vulture has a loose feather. Think anyone would mind if I took this feather?
I've heard it said that plucking a feather from a fallen bird is a noble gesture of compassion and respect.
I'll buy that.
Of course, the guy who said it was drunk at the time, and everyone else thought he was a moron.
A vulture feather.
Is this our first fatality?
Now that vulture is, well, vulture bait. A sign. You never know when you might need a big arrow sign. An arrow sign. A signpost.
Now that is Zany Do completed. We may as well finish off.
Ready for some speedy, convenient, and only relatively disturbing hole travel?
Yeah, we may as well finish off Qtopia.
We have arrived!
Oh yes, I've gone the wrong way here. We need to get the glue.
Give it to me! More! A feather.
A feather?
A feather! It's brilliant!
It is.
Think about it.
Tickle, tickle, tickle.
Ah, of course! Now, you worms may take some glue.
Okay.
Punisher Polly doesn't like ingratitude.
Thank you both, so much.
Feel free to stick around and watch, won't you? Tickle me, my wild and woolly one. Tickle me until I scream for mercy.
Gee, I just love happy endings. Can we go now?
Mistress Marge's glue. It sickens me to think that we are partially responsible for this.
You've had enough glue.
You may be pleased to hear that we won't be returning there anytime soon. We should have everything that we need to get these nuts. We can make a fake squirrel. I was hoping we could make one out of flux, but I don't think that we can.
I think I'll need to use something to combine these.
Something like glue?
That's cute.
Now we just need the teeth.
Oh, a beat-up stuffed cat with teeth and a tail.
There we go.
Well, he definitely likes her, but I guess she's not giving him the right signals.
She does seem quite still. Maybe these jumping beans will help.
Perfect. A hopping, beat-up stuffed cat. Oh, that was sweet. Bizarre, but sweet.
You realize it'll end in divorce. They just have nothing in common.
It kind of reminds me of a Pepe Le Pew video.
Flux, could you go up there and grab those nuts?
Sure. You never know when some extra nuts will come in handy.
Nuts.
Same to you. CD should be our last port of call.
Hello, sweaty eyes.
What do you want, you lousy two-bit parasite?
So, your boss don't take kindly to screw-ups.
The boss has a policy. Anybody screws up, he jumps down their throat, trashes their insides, and punches a hole through their gut on his way out.
A policy worth remembering. See?
I guess it would be too bad if he got word that you were screwing up.
Just what are you saying, Jack?
Suppose somebody was to tip CD off that you were screwing up, laying on the sauce, harassing the customers, that kind of thing. PDQ, you'd find yourself out of a job and fresh out of teeth. I don't think any of us wants to see that happen.
And none of us will. See, I have this policy of my own. If a couple of saps try and strong-arm me, I jump on top of them and wipe my feet with their broken faces.
Another policy worth remembering.
We really don't seem to agree with her.
Hey, the feeling is mutual.
I don't think that anyone could strong-arm her. Look at those guns.
Hey, little lady, your dance card full tonight?
Careful, Twiggy. Unless you're hungry for a knuckle sandwich.
What if we just pushed you aside and hightailed it into the club?
Things would get a little hairy and it wouldn't be pretty.
I don't see how things could get hairier or uglier.
No?
We really don't seem to agree with her.
Hey, the feeling is mutual.
Hello, sweaty eyes.
What do you want, you lousy two-bit parasite?
Listen, doll. Me and my partner are sick of asking questions and getting nothing but an earful of nothing. Now start squawking, or we'll remodel your face.
Yeah, and if our remodeling makes an improvement, we'll charge you for services rendered, see?
That's cute. Thing is, see, I don't figure either of you got the stones to take a swing at me. And even if you did, you'd more likely slip on your own crap than get a piece of me. Besides, if you got too close, I'd just yank your arms out of their sockets and slap your faces with your own dead hands. You want a little of that, boys?
I believe our bluff has been called.
So long, sweetheart.
Shove off!
Alright. Enough of that, let's get inside this club. Well, bowling alley.
You don't suppose this cloak is the proper attire for Seedy's club?
Only one way to find out. Evening, ma'am.
Stop flirting, Jack, or I'll kick out your insides and turn your empty hide into a party dress.
Of all the gin joints, in all the towns in all the world, we walk into hers.